Good morning, everyone. I'm back. This is Ladi again. And as promised last week, I promised you that I'll be sharing the book, the meditation book that I've been reading since this is the Women's Celebration Month. I promised that I will share some of the pages of this book that is really very interesting. Today, I will be talking again about uh, the page of the book that at the first part it's kind of like the introduction, and then there's a short story and the conclusion of the book, and then actually this time there's some affirmations at the bottom of the book. And anyway, I would like also to take an opportunity to thank you all those who watched the live the video that I posted last week about this book. Thank you so much for following. And then I promise that I will do this for this month and sharing this very inspirational meditation book that I've been reading for a while now, and it really helps me grow. So without any further ado, let's start reading. I will start reading the book. And for those who are new to my page, you can always make a comment, tell me where you're from, and join me in this video. You can leave a comment, or if you have any thoughts about the topic that I be the reading today. I will really appreciate it, and we can talk about it. Thank you again so much for being there. So anyway, let me start reading the book. It's entitled Living the Mist of Someday I'll. We are surrounded by innumerable opportunities, possibilities for personal expansion. Excitement and happiness abound. Do we take advantage of them, or do we crouch fearfully in the shadows of saying, someday I learn to speak up for myself, clear up this relationship, write my book, and etc. Someday, I'll thus not honor the present, create a positive future, or support our self esteem. Hiding in the mist of someday I'll may appear safe, but usually leaves us filled with regrets for things left undone and unsaid. But what if we're frightened about doing or being something new and have relegated the desire to change to maybe tomorrow? We need to transform our fear by having the courage to look at it and heal it. We can start by asking ourselves what is keeping us stuck. Mary, a former teacher, had been struggling with that career path to follow as she entered her 50s. For 2 years, she investigated different options, but nothing held her attention for very long. Mary began to explore her fears in depth and discovered that she had been a very demanding taskmaster with herself in all areas of her life, including her teaching. Everything had to be perfect, or it was unacceptable. She came to understand that she was for fear. She would once more beat herself up with unrealistic requirements. Mary's commitment to let go of perfectionism assisted her in her decision to enter the seminary at the age of 52. She's left the mist of someday I'll, in part by assuring herself that she will pursue the ministry only as long as it continues to feel right. By adopting a tolerant and flexible attitude such as this, Mary is free to follow her calling. If you have a dream languishing in the midst of someday, I'll gently encourage yourself to examine any fears that may be keeping you from realizing your dream right now. In the warmth of loving self support, our fears can dissipate and we are empowered to confidently follow our heart's lead. And there's like, I will read an affirmation. It says, I make decisions easily. I allow myself to follow my heart's lead, and I do it now. This is a for me, this is a very powerful, encouraging passage. Um, there are 3 points that I actually in my this is just in my opinion, by the way, that I uh, I I pointed out that it says like I think it's more of like it talks about uh procrastination, that there are things that actually like we wanted to do. Like I know there are things that there are things that you want to do or that you know that you need to do, but um for some reason or another you've been holding back. Like there's something like that like unable your nerves to gather all that, like that courage to do it. So we don't have to like wait. I mean, not necessarily like wait for the right time, because if you want to do something, like that it's right for you and you feel good about it, just do it. And besides, it's for you. It's not for others. You have to know what you really want and have the courage to do it. Because if we will rely on others to like, okay, push us to do this, or like, oh, I will wait for someone to tell me to do this, even though, because it's only you who know what you really want. Like, have that courage. And then I think, I mean, the third point that I wanted to talk is like the believing enough for yourself that you can do it, because we are all gifted with that gift to really to follow that dream that God placed in our heart. That's, it says in here, like in the affirmations, it says like I mean, in the warmth of loving support, our fears can dissipate, and we are empowered to confidently follow our heart's lead. So there's that small voice that tells you that, oh, I think I want to do this. Then just go for it. You do the best you can, and then try, and then if not, then try another one. It's not gonna be easy. We have this uh like you want to do this and that, and then you felt like, oh, this is hard, this is challenging. Well, we life is challenging and it's not gonna be easy, but we have to believe in ourselves. And if you're brave enough to to stick to your how do you call it, to stick to your plan, or that you have that strong desire, I know you can make it. So I hope all you guys get something from this, the something from the book. And then if there's anything, feel free to make a comment. And then also, I'm also posting this in my YouTube channel. Feel free to also visit my other social media platform in YouTube and Instagram at Ladi Abrogenia. And again, thank you so much for watching. And next week I'll be gonna be doing again another live. I will post when it's gonna be, because it's probably another Wednesday next week, but I will post what the date and all the detailed information about the next live show. And again, thank you all so much. And before I leave, I want to share this. I want to share this quote from Gary Ryan Blair. It says, "If you're brave enough to start, you stay enough you're strong." Okay, let me read it again. If you're brave enough to start, you're strong enough to finish it. By Gary Ryan Blair. Again, thank you all so much for watching, and feel free to make a comment or any thoughts you can share. I would really appreciate it. Again, thank you so much and have a good day. Bye.